meat sacks, let's get to work. What the fuck?
Today we're diving headfirst into the sequel that's got everyone talking, M3GAN 2.0. The original M3GAN took the horror comedy scene by storm, mixing chilling AI horror with dark humor. But what happens when you reboot the terror with bigger stakes and a fresh storyline? Does M3GAN 2.0 deliver, or does it glitch? Let's find out.
Before we dive in, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn your post notifications on so you never miss any of my videos.
First off, a quick refresher. M3GAN introduced us to the eerily lifelike AI doll designed to be the perfect companion for children. It blurred the lines between cute and terrifying, and boy, did it leave a mark. The first film balanced horror and comedy so well that fans couldn't get enough. Now, M3GAN 2.0 picks up 2 years after those wild events. Our main character, Gemma, played again by Allison Williams, is still reeling from the fallout. Her niece, Katie, played by Violet McGraw, is trying to move on from the trauma, but as you'd expect, peace isn't really in the cards. Enter AMELIA, a new military-grade android who's basically M3GAN's evil cousin, smarter, faster, and way more dangerous. Let's talk characters and performances for a minute, because they really anchor the story. Allison Williams comes back strong as Gemma, portraying the complex mix of guilt, fear, and fierce protective instincts. It's not an easy role, balancing a scientist's rational mind with the emotional chaos of the chaos she's unleashed, but she handles it with depth and nuance.
I don't want your bullshit simulation of empathy. What I need is the machine that is willing to stop at nothing to protect Katie.
Violet McGraw, as Katie, brings a grounded innocence that contrasts perfectly with the sci-fi chaos around her. Her performance highlights what's at stake emotionally. It's not just about killer robots, but the human cost behind them.
Katie, you can't do this. Do not let her get inside your head. You remember what happened last time.
Yes, every day. But just because someone does something bad doesn't make them a bad person.
Then there's Ivana Sakno as AMELIA, the terrifying, no-nonsense android who's clearly not playing by any rules. She brings a chilling presence to the screen, and the special effects team deserves a shout-out here, because AMELIA's design and movements are eerily realistic. You actually forget she's CGI at times. Speaking of visuals, M3GAN 2.0 is directed by Gerard Johnstone, who takes things up a notch with slick action sequences and high-quality effects. The film moves away from the horror-comedy blend of the first movie and leans more into action-thriller territory, which some fans loved, but it's a shift worth noting. Critics have been split on this tonal change. Some praise the movie for its energetic pacing and impressive visuals, calling it a summer blockbuster done right. Others miss the sharp wit and tension of the original, feeling like the sequel sometimes sacrifices suspense for spectacle. Personally, I think this shift works most of the time. It gives the story a fresh vibe while still keeping the AI horror core intact. But if you're going in expecting the exact same mood as the original, be prepared for a few surprises. Now let's zoom out for a moment and talk about the bigger themes. M3GAN 2.0 isn't just another sci-fi thriller about killer robots. It dives deep into some very current questions around AI. What happens when machines get smarter than their creators? How responsible are we for the things we build, especially when they have the power to harm? The film raises ethical dilemmas about AI control and self-awareness, pushing viewers to think beyond the scares. It's a cautionary tale about technology's double-edged sword, a warning wrapped in pulse-pounding action. This thematic depth is what really sets M3GAN 2.0 apart from your typical AI horror flick. Now let's get deeper into what the critics are saying. The Daily Beast called M3GAN 2.0 shockingly bad at times, criticizing the plot for feeling janky and uneven. They felt the movie tried too hard to juggle too many genres and lost focus. Meanwhile, Tom's Guide praised it as exactly what a summer blockbuster should be, highlighting the exciting action scenes and fresh storyline. And Decider noted that while the sequel lacks the sharp comedy of the original, it's still a wild, fun ride that explores new ground in AI storytelling. So it's definitely a polarizing film, but those divided opinions mean one thing: It makes you think and it keeps you watching. Before you hit play, here are 5 things to keep in mind, spoiler-free of course. Number 1. Tone shift. This sequel is heavier on action and sci-fi thriller elements. If you loved the horror comedy vibe of the first, be ready for a bit of a different experience. Number 2. Pacing. The film moves fast. You'll be on the edge of your seat most of the time, which is great for a summer flick but might feel a bit rushed if you want deeper character moments. Number 3. Visuals. Top-notch. The CGI and special effects are impressively lifelike, especially Amelia's robotic movements and fight scenes. Number 4. Themes. Beyond the thrills, the film asks big questions about AI ethics and control that are worth pondering. Number 5. Sequel setup. It also lays some groundwork for future movies in the franchise, so if you're into cinematic universes, keep your eyes peeled. To wrap it all up, M3GAN 2.0 is an exciting sequel that takes risks. It doesn't try to copy the original, but instead carves its own path, focusing on action and raising thoughtful questions about the role of AI in our future. If you're a fan of fast-paced thrillers with killer visuals and a sci-fi edge, this one's definitely worth your time. But if you're looking for the same horror comedy tone as the first M3GAN, be prepared for a different flavor. At the end of the day, M3GAN 2.0 delivers a fresh, adrenaline-pumping experience that will leave you thinking about where AI might take us next and whether we're really ready for it.
Ironic when you think about it, that the biggest mistake I made was not seeing the best way to protect Katie was to give her the tools to protect herself.
Actually, the biggest mistake you made was murdering 4 people and a dog.
All right, I'm gonna put this in terms you can understand. I was a kid when that happened.
Have you seen M3GAN 2.0 yet? What did you think of the new AI villain? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so you get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.